kind of got this healthy red glow, which is really weird.
Yeah.
We're back.
Back again.
Guess who's back? Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Something something.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Hello, strangers.
Well, hi. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what that was about, but that was quite amusing.
Yeah. Well, basically, there's these videos online, people stuff, and there's this like filming their like normal lives and stuff. And there's this cat that meows, but it's in like a southern accent. It's like, well, hi. Wait a minute. What? So
okay,
yeah.
that explains that one then.
So you guys asked for a chatty video.
Yes, so you get us just talking
Yeah.
utter bollocks for a little while.
Now we've gone really red.
Yes.
Hey, disco colour in disco vision.
Yes. We have the TV on in the background, and
Yeah.
it's the window into the world. It's
Yeah. But this is actually the second time I've been around this year. I've come around a fortnight ago, and we was talking. We like to talk a lot.
yes.
And now we're brighter.
Yes. I think we might need to turn the TV off.
or just leave it entertaining. Oh look, we've lost our colour now.
Oh, back to natural hues. Natural hues.
Yeah. Do we need to put an epilepsy one? Yes.
Probably.
Right.
But anyways.
Do you want to just keep going? Or
What we're going to basically do is
okay.
we're going to run through top 3 games
Yeah.
of last year, because we normally do this in like a January sort of pickups kind of thing,
Yeah.
and we haven't had a chance to do that this year.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do that. I'm going to give some honourable mentions and just chat about shite. A lot of it, to be honest,
Yeah.
with last year was finding things to distract yourself from lockdown and basically sit there and vegetate. So I think I'm probably
Play
going to
game.
do like 2 or 3.
I love how we're changing colour.
I'm probably going to shove in like a couple
Yeah.
of games that shouldn't really be there,
Yeah.
but they were good time killers.
Yeah.
They were good, absolute, massive, fucking great time killers.
Yeah. So who's gonna go first then?
I think I will go first.
Here you go first.
I will go number 3.
Number 3, yeah, top games I played in 2020 and loved and married. And
We still do need the no tea, no crumpets, just flatulence. I need that.
we were
To the music thing at the beginning.
yeah. Before we started filming, all the gold's gone, so you've got the what's left.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what either of us have been eating, but it doesn't smell very good now. Let's put it that way.
yeah. So
But yeah, I'm number 3 then. Okay, something that basically I got for free, and actually I think I got all of these games for free because I'm a tight-fisted bastard last year, and this year I made up for it.
yeah.
So yeah, it would be Sega. I bet I've probably got Sega games on mine. He hasn't, because he did that. He does that quite regularly. And that is Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah.
Which I really, really, really enjoyed. I don't think it's that great a game, but it's got so much content.
Yeah.
When you're kind of shut indoors and you can't really do much and you can't barely bloody move, yeah, it was a good time waster. So yeah, I played that to death. I didn't play it as much as I could have. I still wasn't like the max level or anything at the end of it, but I played it a really long time. And I enjoyed it, and I played through loads of story stuff, and I played through loads of this and loads of that. And they still keep bringing story stuff out constantly. It's on like
Keep
chapter,
updating it. They announced a new update again
chapter
recently,
like
didn't they?
7 or 8 or something
Yeah.
stupid now. They keep adding more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. And I kind of go back and I look every now and again, and I've got more than enough stuff to carry on. I've never had to buy stuff.
Yeah.
I've always had enough kind of like, they give you stuff on Game Pass as well. They give you like passes so you can unlock extra bits. Typical pay to play, there's certain things where you can't store very much unless you pay. You can't do this unless you pay.
Right.
That sort of thing, you know. We've got pale again.
Yeah. We've got like multi colours going on in the background.
Yes.
It's
Yes,
cool.
just bear with us.
I'm looking at a bunny rabbit in snow at the moment,
Oh,
and now it's the sky.
that's annoying because we've gone blue again. We were going for like a My Chemical Romance, very pale thing, and now we've got this kind of blue. Oh, we're back to pale again. Yeah, okay.
Goes to show you what difference lighting can make.
Yes, there's and not leaving your very bright TV on. Sorry? Donkey's ass.
Huge donkey's ass. They're just watching this video going, I've missed these guys. That's what they're doing. But yeah, he was talking about Fantasy Star Online too.
And it was
no one
good.
was watching the rabbit.
As I say, I played like the first one a little tiny bit.
We're really blue.
Yeah.
Blue, double D, double die.
If I bleed, I will die. If I bleed, I will die. I can't get that out of my head with that double D, double D.
Yeah, yeah.
So once you get I will bleed, I will die in your head, it's like gay boner for Daytona. As soon as
Gay boner.
you can't unhear that now, believe me.
Yeah.
Get but anyway.
I just love it. It's like 50 shades of facial colours.
It probably won't even show up in the actual video.
Yeah.
It probably just,
You'll be disappointed. They'll be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But I think this will look how blue we are. But yes.
I look at how it kind of like backlights to all my games in the background.
Yeah.
And how
Look,
it looks
the
cool.
Neo Geo stuff.
The white looks too bland, but the blue looked nice. I liked the blue. It shines blue like a Krypton sun, but I do not like that irritating noise. But no, it should be red. I know it should be red. Superman 2, I know. Richard Donner kebab cut, I don't know, whatever. Something. God knows.
Such a better film though.
Yeah, but it wasn't finished, it was all in bits.
And Marlon Brando.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Fantasy Star Online 2.
It's alright!
Yeah.
I liked it. On the cliff.
And my number 3 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And as we all know, I'm a massive Assassin's Creed Odyssey fan. I fucking loved it. From the moment I started playing it to the moment I finished the final DLC, I got over 100 hours playing it. By the time I got to the end, I was left with a few single player missions, but I was just kind of done. But the whole... everything about it was fucking stunning. The Greek mythology, the Socrates, it's Assassin's Creed with RPG
It's
elements.
so great. I've watched Bill and Ted. It's so great.
But have you seen the new Bill and Ted?
No, I haven't actually. I keep meaning to. Yes, I completely forgot about that existence.
Put it on your checklist.
I will indeed.
But yeah, I loved every moment of it. And don't forget, these are the games that we played and enjoyed in the year, not necessarily came out in the year. But yeah, that's short and simple. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Fucking loved it.
It's one of those things that I need to go and play. I do
Cassandra.
have that.
Pick Cassandra. Cassandra rules.
I do have that. So I played like the beginning of it, and I was like, not grabbing me. But the problem is, I had like 600 million other things to play, and we'll go into this on another video. But yeah, I have joined the PC Master Race.
Yeah.
We're
green now.
Hulk. Just about to Hulk out.
Walk away.
What is his name? Don't make me angry, Mr.
Bean.
Mr. Bean. Don't make me angry, Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
I was thinking Incredible Hulk. You know, don't make me angry, Mr. Something. You know, the investigator that was chasing him around all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't
Dun,
remember.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Did you see the crossover
dun,
with Daredevil though?
dun. Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
And the one before.
There's another one.
There's
Who was
one
it
before
for?
as well.
Yeah.
There's one before.
Who was it though?
It was Thor.
Oh, Thor. I thought you said it's the one before. It's the one with Thor. Ah. So, number 2.
Number 2 would be... Now, it's a toss-up, really. Do I go JRPG, or do I go actiony survival open worldy game? Because I don't think I've ever put an action survival open worldy game as number 1. It's normally some kind of weird role-playing game thing. So, you know what? I'm going to break convention, and Dragon Quest is going to be number 2, which is Dragon Quest 11, which again I did not actually pay for. It was on Game Pass, and it was at the end of the year, and I thoroughly fucking enjoyed that. It was completely utter old school JRPG-ness, an absence of belts and general boy band kind of Final Fantasy-ness, so I enjoyed that fact very much. Although Final Fantasy VII Remake, good. Well, the first half, and I find the second half to be a bit... But anyway, never mind. I'm talking about that now. But yeah, there's the whole thing with.
You on your second bowl of cereal yet, guys?
I just hope that that just everyone's got lots of emails to check. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what they're basically sort of doing. It's on while they check their emails.
Or they're writing their emails. Hi.
Yes.
Don't forget to spell check.
Probably complaining emails to you, basically saying, "Oh my God, you haven't been around for ages, and we're expecting some kind of great content, and you just turned up and you spoke absolute bollocks." It's like, yes, that's what we do.
Hang on, I'm just going to check the script. Did you get yours?
Yeah, it says bollocks, 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 bollocks,
Yeah.
bollocks, 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 bollocks.
Don't forget the gibberish. You got to highlight that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I see.
but yeah,
That's what she said.
yeah, exactly. With a magnifying glass. Ha ha ha.
Aha.
To him.
To him,
To you, sir. Yeah.
to you,
No, it's to you, sir.
to you, sir.
But Dragon Quest. Duncan loved that game, didn't he? Duncan
Yes.
loved number 11.
Yes, and the
You
fact
didn't
it's
pay for
got
it.
the fact it's got a like an old-fashioned 16-bit Super Nintendo mode.
Ah, cool.
It's fantastic
Yeah.
because you can sort of like play it. You can play the entire game through as a 16-bit game if you want to,
Oh,
or you can
sweet.
play it literally like a modern JRPG, and that's so cool. It's so cool. I only put that mode on for a little time because what I wanted to do is maybe finish the game,
Yeah.
which I still haven't done because it has. Okay, I'm going to spoil it. If you haven't fucking played Dragon Quest and you want to play Dragon Quest, skip ahead. Okay. Right. It has one of those weird endings where you think you finished it and you haven't. And it does what's basically, if you haven't played Metal Gear games, that's what Metal Gear games like to do. You
That's
think
just
you
the first
finished it.
chapter.
Yes. You think you fucking finished it and then something else happens. But
2
yeah.
hour movie, second chapter.
Yes.
5 hour movie, third chapter. Yeah.
But yeah, not so much 5 though, was it?
No.
Not so much 5. 5
No.
was a bit more.
5 was cool. Yeah, still my favourite Xbox. Well, current gen, no, last gen game. Yeah. Is there anything more to say on Questions from Dragons?
It's very good. It's it's very old school. It's very old fashioned, but it's modern. It uses all the things that made those games good
Yeah.
and makes it modern. And it's the complete opposite of what Square's been doing with Final Fantasy. It's turn-based. It's open world roamy. It's really, really fucking good. It is such a. It's easily, I think, the best JRPG that was on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And also, I want to say PS4 as
Yeah.
well, but there's a lot more on the PS4. Yeah, I think it'll be a toss-up for me between Tales of Berseria and that. I think Tales of Berseria was a number 1 for me, I think, a couple of
You
years
went
back.
Tails mad for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tales of Berseria was a number 1 for me at one point. 'cause
That's
it
when
was
you could
that
have a
good.
break and walk around the block and come back.
Yes.
Quite a while
Which
ago.
you can't do
Yeah.
anymore. Well, you couldn't, but you can now. So that's good.
For now. By the time you're watching this video, probably not. We don't know.
Green.
Yeah. It's actually green water and green leaves. Yeah.
Yes, it's like this very sort of lovely kind of like tranquil kind of tropical looking thing. It's very nice. There's some birds, but you can't see them, but we can. And they're lovely.
And I'm not going to do filming for the screen up here for you. You should know that if one or two of you watch my other channel, I don't do no fucking editing anymore. I do none of that stuff. Chop chop.
Yes,
Done.
Do excuse not having game footage this time. That's
Yeah.
our normal format, but
Yeah.
there's several reasons behind it. A, he's lazy. B, I'm lazy, and
It kind of gives you an idea of the whole reason.
and C, there's also technical problems where we can't do it as well. But also we are lazy.
That's the technical problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, there is a problems with various machines not actually working. That
Yeah.
work with other things now, and blah 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 blah.
There's
and
more things
modern
in the mix to
technology.
complicate the manner
Yes.
of way we could do things.
Yes, there is. So
Going forward, we shall see.
yes, going forward.
Watch this space.
Going
here.
forward, we
I
might
don't
not
know
have
why.
to have any of this kind of recording off a TV nonsense. We should be able
Fucking
to.
hope not, but you will find out one day why.
We shall
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Not now, but soon.
Yeah.
Not now, but soon. Not
Basically, not
now,
now.
but soon.
Yeah.
But soon.
Bassoon.
But soon.
Bassoon. Just watching
Baby
it.
baboon, it's a baby baboon, it's a baby baboon with a spoon on the moon, it's a baby baboon. And it's playing
So
the bassoon.
I shall now take over.
Yes.
Number 2 is has to be, in my honest opinion, my favourite PlayStation game of all time. Full of controversy for such and such reasons, and that is The Last of Us 2. I fucking absolutely love this game from start to the twist to the fucking end. And one thing I will say about that game is, fuck all the controversies. It's we're orange. We hadn't been orange before. We were just orange.
You've been tangled.
But yeah, so I mean, it plays brilliant. The storytelling is absolutely stunning. But you kind of like, spoilers. Skip ahead a couple of minutes. There's a point in the game where you don't actually no longer play as Ellie. You play as Abby. And to me, I related to Abby so much that I ended up fucking hating Ellie. And when I finished the game, spoilers still. Keep going. Keep fast forwarding. Even when I finished the game, I'm not going to spoil the ending to you. I was just kind of like, do you know what? I wish you could have a choice at the start and just not pick Ellie. I mean, the way I was playing the game, I tell you, I think originally...
The thing is, from a gameplay perspective, Abby is a very, very fun punch beast.
Oh, fuck.
Just punch beast.
Yeah, she's awesome.
It's,
And she plays so much better, and she's such a relatable story. And
oh, see, I have problems with that, but that's it's your thing, so you do your thing. And
this
I'm
is my
also doing
thing.
it. No, but I still get my opinion, but you're not getting it now.
Edit.
But soon. But not now.
No.
But soon.
But I say I loved it from start to finish. What's kind of heartbreaking is when you get to the halfway point when you change characters, is you then also go back in time. You go back in time to the point where, are you going to play it, or do you know?
No, I know. I've seen it.
You go back in time to when you're in your new place. You're Abby from the start, and you're talking to all these people who you're getting to know, and you're getting to see their reasons and points of view. Realising that just an hour ago you was killing them people with Ellie, and you're kind of like, he's cool. Oh, why did I kill him? Could I go back and change that? But typical Last of Us, there is no... My biggest issue with Last of Us 1 was it didn't give us an option at the end. Because let's be honest, I would have let them...
Yeah, but I think that... I think that... I wish that the whole of the Last of Us thing had choice, because I like that in all games.
Yeah.
I really do. Even if it's a telltale illusion of choice, I still like to have choice. I think it's a complicated thing. I think Last of Us isn't something that you can actually sit down and discuss in a little tiny 5-minute thing.
No.
You could write fucking books on what you think
chapters.
on what you think of The Last of Us, because it's quite a complicated subject. Because I don't relate to Abby at all, because I think she's such a selfish fucking bitch, and she doesn't realise that she's doing exactly the same fucking thing that she's trying to get fucking revenge for, and it's fucking horse shit. So I don't like it. But the maddest thing is, I love both the voice actresses.
Yeah.
Because I watched Critical Role.
Yeah.
And oh my god, it's like Jester and Blackstone Dan, and she's awesome. Yeah. But you know, she's lovely, and the fact that she got hate mail from that. She got people threatening to kill her and her child, and all of this fucking shit
She's one of the
over
nicest
a role
women
she
ever.
played in a video game. Yeah, she had no input on the writing of this fucking story. She went into a studio and she was told, say this, and that's what she fucking did.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, you fucking crazy
I mean, they
weirdos.
obviously bumped her character model up with scrolls and so
Oh
forth.
yeah, very much so. It's like Ellie. Ellie looks nothing like.
Please, people, this isn't real life. They're called games for a reason.
Fictional characters. Fictional characters.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So if it's very so relatable story, I fucking loved it. It's one of the games that, once again, I always say this is when I'm at work, I think I can't wait to go and play that. Not many games do that to me. Yeah. But that was the second one last year that did, and
so that's definitely your top PlayStation game.
My top PlayStation game of last year. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant all time.
Yeah, all time. Yeah, actually of all time.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, of all
you
time.
Sort of say that, but.
And there's not much else I can say. I fucking love that game.
Okay.
Play it if you like it. If they ever bring Game Pass out and it's free.
Okay. If you, I'm going to jump in on that one because you said about that being your favourite like Sony exclusive, and also I'm going to stick onto the theme of the zombies and apocalypse and stuff like that. Apocalypse. Yes, but it has motorcycles in it, and I like my motorcycles. I have a beard. It's obligatory.
There's a crash camera as well somewhere.
Yes. And stuff and things. But yeah, the basic thing is Days Gone.
Scroll.
The maddest thing is with Days Gone, I didn't like. Some of the story was interesting. I fucking hated the main character with a fucking passion, but I really enjoyed the game, which is very strange, and you know, it's almost a very much a separate thing from what you had with Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Because I didn't relate to the guy. I fucking couldn't stand him. And the weirdest thing is, it's actually the apprentice from Force Unleashed.
Oh, is it?
It's the same guy.
Oh, right.
It is literally the same guy. Same voice actor, same character
or
face
is it
model.
one of the many clones?
But same character face model as well.
Oh,
Same
right.
character face model.
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've looked at it a while. It's, but yeah, it is the same guy. Same actor.
If you asked me a few years ago, I would have said his name, but that's gone now.
Yeah. I just know that he's really fucking... Deacon St. John is his character's name. I can't stand the fucking whiny, fucking
It's called
annoying
Deacon. That straight away should give it away.
Oh, Jesus. His best mate, I fucking love his best mate. He's awesome. There's so many characters in that are really fucking likeable.
Yeah.
Later on, because the beginning's really, really fucking harsh, and it's like, in some ways, I wish it kind of stayed that way. But no, you go. Yahtzee put it best. You have like one evil farm, and you have another evil one. Yeah. And you kind of like have to kind of choose which is the lesser of the two evils, which I thought was an interesting idea.
Yeah.
You know. But then they kind of fuck it up by introducing a super nice friendly farm later on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But you still have to do things for the other two farms as well. But it's just not very. It's not very well done. I mean, the whole thing could have been a lot better than it was. But it plays so fucking well.
Yeah.
And my biggest problem was I played it so much. I enjoyed it so much because you get these hordes. These absolute fucking hordes of hundreds of these fucking things.
That's what, so I'm like,
coming at you. But you don't want to be there. Until you get later on in the game, you start getting all these like really cool fucking things. And one of the things I like about the hordes is it gives you a reason to scavenge and get all the stuff. You know, you need like nails, and you need this, and you need that. And you can make nail bombs. And you can do this and do that and do that. And
you mean you're not going around killing beasts for their shields?
It's not far off. I mean, you're basically wandering around. Every time you see a car, you're stopping, and you're like, you know, you're pulling open the boot to see if there's anything in the boot. But of course, you might set the car alarm off. You set the car alarm off, you better get on that fucking bike as quick as you fucking can.
Does the bike ever stall?
It can run out of petrol.
Ah, you have petrol gauge.
Yes, you can run out of petrol, so you got.
So you want to make sure you find plenty of petrol.
Yep, you need to kind of like get gas cans and places, and the petrol's not too bad. The petrol's not too bad, but
I really look forward to playing.
It's a long game, and it's good. I don't think you'll have half the problems that I had with it because you're you.
Well, thanks. I like being me. Yeah,
but no, you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
It's just like it's a very different opinion set because there's certain things that it's like, you know, it's like I don't think you could play PSO2. You know, for example, I think that would bore you to tears.
You're right there.
It would bore you to absolute fucking tears.
Yeah. I like the idea of it, and I like seeing it. I'm like, no.
No, you like the fact it's got Sega and the fact that it's got Sonic costumes and stuff in it.
And doesn't it have like a figure that I built? And
yes.
My worst model kit I've ever built annoyed the piss out of me. But everyone seems to prefer it more than anything.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's the best one he's done.
I fucking hated that one, but it's so good. I don't care, I hated it. Yeah.
So Recassil or whatever it was. It's what Cast used, I think.
It was really cheap from HLJ back in the day, which we like to say a lot in our videos.
Yes, because we were sponsored by HLJ.
Certainly doesn't happen anymore. I like to look at HLJ stuff. No.
I said earlier on about the Master Race PC thing. It's kind of annoying that Days Gone.
Yeah.
It's coming out on the PC now. So I you know, because that with mods could be amazing.
Yeah.
Once you kind of combine that with some mods and some bits and bits.
Turn those zombies into Thomas the Tank Engine again.
I
love the Thomas the Tank Engine mods.
I like the mods for the posh crabs. And every time you sort of like hit them, they make a posh voice. Go, no, don't do that. That's amazing. That was in Skyrim. That was. They had a top hat and a little monocle, and every time you hit them, they spoke in a posh voice and they had like different quotes. It was fantastic. And also the Macho Man Bandy Dragon was fantastic. It's a fucking dragon with a Macho Man head. And he goes, oh yeah, all the time, and just kind of bursts fire at you. It's a single joke, but it's a very funny single joke. But yeah, I mean, I've got to admit, I think Horizon Zero Dawn is honestly probably a better game.
Yeah.
Than Days Gone, but I definitely enjoy Days Gone more than Horizon Zero Dawn. Because Horizon Zero Dawn didn't have enough reason for me to go and just keep playing it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That did. I actually quite happily turned it up onto the higher setting and started playing again on the hardest difficulty.
I think
it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Plus.
I say with Horizon Zero Dawn, I just found it was quite a short game in total.
Yeah.
Kind of ruined it for myself because I went after the legendary suit. Once you get that, it's pointless. It's
the thing is, though,
too fucking...
you can't get it that early, though.
Yeah.
You can't get it that early.
You have to do quite a lot.
Yeah, you're about 3/4 through the game before you get that suit.
Yeah.
Or 2/3.
I remember dedicating a day to finding it, and when I found it, I was like, yeah, I'm hard now. And it's like, oh, everything's easy. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Aloy, that's it.
Aloy.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've got that. I am really looking forward to playing that in the future. I just need a PlayStation. I haven't got a PS4 at the moment, and PS5 is down the line. I'll get one eventually.
Because when it comes to putting PlayStation exclusives on the PC, it's kind of cool.
They're better. They're they get proper ray tracing, especially with. Did I say range racing?
No, you said ray tracing.
I did say ray tracing. Yeah. I think because you.
Second time you said rage racing.
Yeah. That's a really bad game.
No, Rage Racer was alright.
And now think about the one that came out on the Xbox. What was it?
I don't know.
Was it Rage Racing?
Probably.
Yeah, that bike game that was like everyone was saying.
Oh, Road Rage.
Road Rage. That's shit. Yeah, that shit. Yeah,
that shit. That shit. Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, that's definitely on my playlist anyway. So I actually got it home to play, and it's added.
So I say it's like I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's just so beautiful on the PC.
Yeah.
So beautiful. So I'm playing through it again. So I wouldn't have played through it again on the PlayStation, but I would have happily played through Days Gone again on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
With all my gear and stuff, obviously. I did try and play it on the hardest setting with Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation, and I found the camera made it too hard to play it on the hardest setting.
Yeah.
Everything's rushing around really fast, and you can't target or. It didn't suit my style, and you had to just keep dodging around all the time, and it just made it boring. It wasn't fun to play. It was not fun. I mean, I normally like really hard modes. I didn't like that at all, but I loved how hard Days Gone was when I put it onto the hardest setting, because it was very much, you get a headshot on you, you're dead. It was very survivally, and it become very, very good, and I really liked the feel of it then. Finding every single bullet you can, every single everything become really important all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And that really, really game changer. Real sort of, fantastic sort of like thing. Some of the settings and some of the whole just riding about, just exploring is just brilliant. It's just so good. And I'm not a big open world game person. I'm really, really not. I'm not a big fan of Grand Theft Auto or anything like that, but the idea of it basically being a open world survival zombie game, which is a little bit like sort of Daisy-ish and what's the other one? The one on Xbox, State of Decay. State of Decay 1 and 2. It's a bit like that, only more structured. And more sort of story based, and you've got to plot the Deacon fucking John.
I remember you sent me this one long message about it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like him then.
No, I do not. Oh God, his friend's fucking awesome. There's some really, really awesome, very lovable characters later on, which will probably get all eaten. But it's a zombie thing. You kind of expect that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to watch it and find out. At the very least, watch it and find out. Or you can play it and find out.
Yeah.
Well, you can watch it and find out. You just watch it on
Just go
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah.
It saves all that kind of like riding about. But it was the actual riding about bit that I enjoyed more than the story. So it was the actual playing it bit
You
that I
probably got
really
an
enjoyed.
association with that, didn't you?
I just enjoyed it. I just, you know, I mean, you can get bits for your bike and upgrade your bike, and you can add like little spoilery bits and little kind of like, you know, new wheels and new this and new that. And I was like, oh, new wheels! It's got like 2% more fucking performance. Yay! I'll have those. So yeah, you know, that sort of thing. So that was cool.
I can imagine that stuff of making you go, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, yay, stats! I like stats. Stats are good. Big numbers go up.
Yeah.
Make number go up. Make number go up good. But yeah, I think I can put over Cliff for his number one now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I like Remedy.
I am sure because it's red. Red.
I like Remedy. So, yeah. And that's got to be number one. As always, I don't play games generally when they come out very often. I play through the Call of Duties when they do to shoot off. But Remedy games, oh my god, I love their games.
Can I point out that you probably fucked up by actually playing it when it first came out and not playing it on the Xbox One and Series X?
I know.
With all the lovely...
I can't transfer the save, I know all this. But the thing is, I've still got a DLC to play. And that, of course, is Control. I love Remedy games. I fucking love Remedy games. And all the time he was talking just now, I was trying to remember the name of the main character, and I still can't. So, look, that's her name, subtitle. Damn it,
I've played it, and I can't remember her name either, but I played it on the PC,
it's kind
with
of
like all the ray tracing fucking turned up, and all this turned up, and I was just like, oh, particles.
Well, that's when I was coming out of the Series X. I mean, I've actually got someone that said, oh, you can have it for a tenner. But I'd have to play through the whole thing again. But good, but no save. But I haven't played the season pass. I've got the season passes to play. But I played that game to death. And everyone was bitching about, oh, it's so easy to get lost. I knew where every fucking room was before I got there, and I knew how to fucking get there. Oh my god, Jared. No, can't remember her name. And
Jared.
Yeah, you basically at the end of it, you become a fucking Jedi. That's all you need to know. A Jedi with the world's best gun. And
I like the speed run that was like, what, 20-something minutes?
That's mental.
They used an exploit.
Yeah.
They did use one exploit on it, but they just basically got all the bare minimum that they needed, used one exploit to get through one area, and then got to the end.
Yeah.
And I watched the developer, like, watching the speed run. He was talking about it.
I love watching developers watching speed runs.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, one thing, I've got 3 DLCs to look forward to, and one of the last one is the Alan Wake crossover. Apparently it's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it. It's been out for like fucking, what, a year maybe, and I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So I will be getting it back to finish the DLC.
Because that game does confirm they're in the same universe. Even Max Payne as well.
Every single Remedy game is in the same universe.
But apart from the
new one that's coming out, that shooter.
Well, what about that one with the TV series? That one wasn't included, was it?
Bright Falls. No, yeah, it is included.
Not Bright Falls.
I know the TV series of Bright Falls are from Alan Wake. That's totally different. The time-bending one with Iceman.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
Is that actually part of the same?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I'm fiddling with a stick.
Yeah.
It's a stick with a
It's
thing
a
on
fiddle
the end.
stick.
It's a fiddle stick. And I'm fiddling with it. Otherwise, I would sit here rubbing my...
Yeah! Jesse. I knew I was going to get close to
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, Uncle Jesse. No, she's not Uncle Jesse. But it's so cool. Basically, you start there, you're applying for a job. I love the way we're just jumping around things. We're back to normal. And then out of nowhere, you're the fucking director of the place. You're like, wait a minute, what? And then you go around, you do your usual collectathons, you upgrade your powers, you go around and try not to kill anyone because once they're possessed, there's still the people inside it. And yeah, I just fucking absolutely loved it. And, you know, when it was a choice, because we talked about what's going to be our top 3 games, I mean, you had Last of Us here. But either way, you still had Control up to here, right up there, because it's one of them games that I went back. I got every single achievement. I done any little side single bit, even if it was just going around to check a certain typewriter hadn't gone missing. Who could that typewriter belong to? And and I've got to say, it is absolutely fucking brilliant. If you're a Remedy fan, if you're just like a kind of action adventure game fan in general. It's really good. It's not massive. I mean, I pumped out 45, 50 hours into
I
it.
have got to admit that I started playing it. I was like, this looks really good.
Yeah.
This looks really good. And I will play it sometime, but I want to go through Alan Wake again.
Yeah.
Because I got it on the PC.
Yeah, that's going to look
And
rather
it
good.
looks rather nice. Even for such an old game, that they did like a reimagined, well, slightly redone version of it, which will run in like a higher resolution and everything, so you can run it in 4K and all that kind of stuff, and it looked nice.
Yeah, with Control as well. I mean, everyone's biggest issue was how easy it was to get lost.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, just as I was ending my, coming near to the end part, not the end part, the extras I was doing, they released basically a fix for that. They released a fix, which also added like this.
Well, you recently finished Super Metroid, so you shouldn't get too lost.
Yeah. Yes. My one SNES game every few years, but now they've basically got it so that you've not got arrows on the floor. I can't remember what you've got. It just points you in the right direction, and because it's confusing because some of the rooms do look the same, but so I just played it too much. I just knew where it was going.
Yeah.
And that is my #1 game of the year. But as we said, we do have 2 honourable mentions. And the biggest shame for me is these 2 honourable mentions would have definitely been in the top 3 if the other 2 hadn't come out. So
You can go first.
I'll go first. And my first honourable mention has to be, well, there has to be one Assassin's Creed game in there. And I know everyone's going to say it's not Assassin's Creed, but it fucking is. And that's Ghost of Tsushima. My God, that game is absolutely fucking stunning.
Yeah, I
love
want to play
that game.
That's the one I really hope they're going to bring on the PC.
Yeah,
if they bring
will
that,
be.
can you imagine how good it's going to look on the PC?
Yeah, it looks absolutely stunning on the PS4.
It looks
Pro.
amazing.
From the start to the finish of that game, it was another game that I did everything, and I've absolutely fucking loved every single moment of that.
Did you go and have an Akira Kurosawa binge though afterwards?
I watched a few bits on YouTube.
No, you should watch the whole all the movies.
Yeah.
You should watch all the movies.
Talk to me about watching movies.
I've watched quite a few movies. Especially my favourite new movie ever is Soul.
Yeah.
My favourite new movie ever is Soul on Disney. Have you seen it?
I might have done. I think so.
It's the colour fellow with the soul music and the jazz, and he finally gets his dream job, and he dies.
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you've not seen.
No, that's all right. Never mind.
Watch the thing.
Kind of why it's called Soul.
Watch the thing. It's good. Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
But yeah, start to finish, Ghost of Tsushima, perfect, and they've added like multiplayer now, haven't they, to do events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was so good. I mean, it was a year of just playing amazing. I mean, it's quite funny because last year, if I remember correctly, I had God of 2019. I had God of War and damn it, another PlayStation as my top game, didn't I?
See, mine's the opposite because my last year I haven't really played that many actual games, but the ones that I have played have been for a stupid amount of hours, like Phantasy Star Online 2.
Yeah.
That's hundreds and hundreds of hours. I put like 100 and something hours into Days Gone as well. I put a stupid amount of hours into Days Gone.
Yeah. Go on, then, your first honourable mention.
Okay, we'll stick on these stupid games that aren't actually that good, but I kind of played for a very long time, and that would be the massive flop of Anthem. Which I actually quite enjoyed.
Yeah.
I actually quite enjoyed that. I did spend a long time doing it, but again, it was purely because we were shut indoors. It was like a nice game that I could play between other stuff, if you know what I mean. You could put it on for an hour or two, do your dailies, come back to it the next day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I was doing, and that's what I was doing with Phantasy Star as well at that point. I was playing the 2 games at the same time. Because I was doing my dailies and stuff from Phantasy Star. When all that was all done, I would do my dailies on Anthem, depending on which ones I needed to do, and which day of the week it was, and whether there was weeklies to do and stuff like that. But that's the joys of MMOs. More
very Destiny kind of like.
More bridges.
More
bridges.
Yeah.
Yeah. So essentially, and Schlooters. I like Schlooters. Schlooters are good. But the biggest problem in that game is if that was a proper BioWare game and it had your choice and your story and your kind of, because the actual world and the gameplay are fantastic. The world and the gameplay are fantastic. The story's actually quite good, to be honest. But where it's just limited and everything else, it really does ruin it. And the worst thing about the whole thing was every time I was playing it, every 10 or 20 minutes, it would re-record, not fade away. Because it's all online all the time. So you start moving forwards, and all of a sudden you jump back, and you're actually where you were like 5 seconds ago.
I want something to play with.
No, I have a pointer.
He's got
You
nothing
did not
else
have a
around
point.
here.
There's another stick down there. If you want the stick.
Yeah. Oh no.
In the cup, there's a stick.
I'm going to play with this to annoy you. I'm going to have the Star Fox shield. What is it? Wings go
Oh,
down.
wings go down.
Wings go down.
Wings go
Wings
up.
go up.
Wings go
Yeah.
down.
So you
wings go up.
continue.
And also you can get Star Fox as well.
Yeah.
You just sort of lift it off. And,
Is he in there? Is he?
yeah. It's, you lift it up and he's in there.
Ah, cool.
That's why he's in there piloting like that. You see it in there.
Ah.
Which is cool.
Wings go
He
down.
bought me that. It's
Wings
awesome.
go down. Wings go up. Wings go up.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll, Fox.
Yeah, so what was he talking about?
I'm talking about, I was going to say Destiny then, because it's so very similar. But no, essentially it is Destiny in an Iron Man suit, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I got from the first time I saw the trailer
Yeah.
from it. It's like, yeah, an Iron Man game.
Yeah, you
So
know,
they've kind of
very
like
sort of
done with it,
fantasy,
and they
very
finished
Destiny.
it, one last update, and then they're moving on
Yeah,
to
because they did say
Dragon
they
Age.
did say they were going to do Destiny like 2.0, sorry,
Mm.
Anthem 2.0 and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that just fell flat because it was just basic. I think EA were basically, no, you're not going to spend any more time on that fucking thing. You fucked it all up.
You haven't made
Even though it
millions
was
of
our
pounds.
fault, even though it was our fault by making you make a game that you shouldn't have made in the style that you shouldn't have made it, because you look at all the preliminary stuff they had and
Are
all the
you an
preliminary
EA
story.
fan?
Oh, I wish they hadn't bought. You see,
I
you know,
know.
you get that. Oh, you just don't like Microsoft. No,
No,
I wish
no.
Microsoft had bought BioWare.
Yeah,
I really
I still think
do.
it's stupid. Back in the day, they should have bought BioWare and they should have bought who the fuck was it? Project Gotham Team.
No, yeah.
Albeit they've got
Bizarre
them now.
Creations.
Bizarre. Albeit they've got them now at turn 10.
Yeah.
But you know, BioWare was all fucking perfect purchase for Microsoft.
But the biggest problem is they made the biggest fuck up of the century by buying Rare.
yeah, yeah.
They made such a mistake by buying
We
Rare.
wouldn't have had Brad by the Ghoulies. God, that game.
The-
I finished it. Hard ending as well.
The only thing that's ever come out of that was any good is really been Killer Instinct.
But rare replay back. I mean, that's still got to be the bargain for the old fucking quantity of games.
Yeah, but
It's
the thing is
£2
though,
and see
the
it.
thing is though, that could have just come out on anything.
Yeah, true.
That could have come out on anything. That could have come out on Nintendo systems and been even better and had all the Donkey Kongs in it.
Yeah.
Nintendo wouldn't do that because they don't give you more than 3 games in a retro fucking
Yeah,
pack.
and if you actually
That's
want
excessive.
it, if you really want it, you know you ain't going to fucking get it.
Yeah.
But
And they're only making timed exclusive for like
yeah.
3 months, and then all the fucking shops are going to fucking buy it and put them on eBay
Yeah.
for like fucking £100.
billions of pounds.
Yes.
Yeah, as always.
Moan, whinge,
No,
complain.
Nintendo.
Yes. He says while playing with Nintendo toy. Yeah, but it does say something where Ubisoft makes the best Star Fox game.
Yeah.
The better Star Fox game. There wasn't even a Star Fox game that uses toys, and toy games are not normally considered very popular or
No.
good. And it's still better than what fucking Nintendo could fucking come up with.
Even though
for
we
Star
love the
Fox.
Skylanders.
Oh, I love the Skylanders.
I miss
so
the
much.
Sky. It's more.
Because I've literally been listening to the goddamn music for Skylanders. Dun, 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 dun. And it was like, oh my god, it's so nostalgic. And I was like looking at the artwork and that, and I just wanted to play it.
Doesn't the Spyro's Adventure just feel like hundreds of years ago?
Yes.
Good memories, but
Yes.
it feels like hundreds. It feels like I was a kid when I was playing it. Oh, I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
It's
That was
like
so
the thing
cool.
is that I've got all my stuff still. I'm never getting rid of it.
I always
I'm
joke
never
about how
getting
he's
rid
got
of
no space in his place. You have got no idea.
it. Oh, yes, there's more boxes. Let's not
Yeah.
even go on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, so what was you talking about? Anthem.
Anthem, yeah.
Yeah.
So I recommend it because the thing is, I paid £3 for it. £3,
Wow.
brand new and sealed from fucking Amazon.
Yeah.
It might have been £4. I can't. It was not very much, and that was like not last year, but the year before last. I got that. I got it just before Christmas, and I was going to play it, and then someone got me a VR set, and I was like, "Oh, VR! Fuck everything else, I'm playing VR." And I was doing that for a while.
Just talking about it.
So you'd think I should have put some VR games on there, but there's not enough VR games that I've actually sort of finished. I don't think on there to feel that I can warrant them being on there, and also you can get them on the PC, and they run way better on VR on the PC. They do on the PSVR, but I
Valve
don't
View,
PSVR.
whatever their Valve thing is.
Yeah,
Damn, that stuff's amazing, but it's
yeah.
thousands, isn't it?
The not the is it the Vive?
It might be. I don't know. It sounds right.
Yeah, it's something like the Vive.
Yeah.
Something or other Vive, whatever it is. That thing's a big. But you're looking at like £600 to like over £1,000 for the damn thing.
Yeah.
HTC Vive.
That
HTC
sounds about right. It could
something
be.
like that. Yeah. But you've got the other one as well, haven't you? You've got the one that's combined, which is cheap. You can get the.
So in my head, I've got Oculus Rift, and I know.
Yeah.
It is Oculus
That's it.
Rift.
Yeah.
So
There's the original Oculus Rift, and then there's the
Is it
Oculus Rift.
Oculus Rift, sir?
Octopus Rift.
Octopus Raft.
I would like an octopus raft. That would be cool.
That'd be well smart.
You just take where to go as well. You just kind of, and once you actually get there, there's
Little tentacles.
Little tentacles could like.
And they
sort of-
just stick up.
Yeah.
You can walk up as you get off.
Yeah, be fantastic.
You missed us, didn't you?
We're easily amused. We're sorry.
We are, believe me. So my last one, and my last one's really simple, but I really enjoyed it. Real short ass game, and that is the remake of Resident Evil 3. I love that. That was good.
Yes.
You played it yet?
I've been playing 2.
You've been playing 2.
But the biggest problem is after Days Gone, I couldn't play Resident Evil 2 anymore because it was too slow.
Yeah.
And I needed to de-acclimatise. I'll go back to it and I'll play the living piss out of Resident Evil 2 because I loved it. I was loving every second of it. And then I played Days Gone and it was so fucking slow after that. I couldn't fucking play it anymore and it really stressed me out. So I had to kind of leave it and I will come back to it sometime. I might even get the PC version. I don't think I will. I think I'll just play it on the PlayStation, to be honest.
Well, with Resident Evil 4, I mean, I love playing the Resident Evil 2. Do you know they did a little update just before releasing the Resident Evil 3 remake that's like a tiny little crossover part.
Oh, right.
Hear voices. It's only a tiny little part.
That's cool.
But the thing, Resident Evil 3 is always my favourite Resident Evil game. I fucking love that game. And the memories of playing it where they've changed it on the newer version is still great, but it reminds me how short it was. I did everything you could possibly do in that game. I was done in about 4, maybe 5 hours. I just I was like, oh, this is my game of the week. Hang on, wait a minute, why am I nearly here? But really cool, hats off to them. I'm a bit, Code Veronica is the one we need a remake of. We don't need 4. Why are you doing 4?
Yeah, don't do 4. 4 doesn't need a remake.
4's fine.
4 doesn't need it. Veronica was probably the worst of all the Resident Evils until Resident Evil 0 come along. But I would say proper Resident Evils. We're not looking at you, Gun Survivor. You can fuck right off. But proper Resident Evils actually control it. And we're also not looking at that fucking Outbreak either, because you suck as well.
The ones on the Wii were quite good that we played.
Oh yeah,
we
those got the gun
started
ones.
with the intention to
the
finish.
gun ones are fine. The gun ones are great.
But,
but,
was it the Umbrella Chronicles we started?
I think it was Umbrella. It was one of the
two.
It was one of the two.
We started and thought, this is good. We thought it was going to be one of these games that you play for like 50 minutes and finish it. 3 hours later, we like, are we near the end?
Well,
so
the problem was, I transferred all the saves off my Wii onto my Wii U. And then the problem is the disk drive went on the Wii U, didn't it?
Oh, God, yeah.
So I couldn't get them back onto my Wii again.
Yeah.
So, but then I got a Wii U, another Wii U, whatever it was, to replace that. But I just didn't bother to transfer the memories over or anything. I thought I'd just start a fresh one.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our top games of 2020.
I haven't said my one yet.
Oh, no, you haven't.
Because you went first again this time. The second
I know.
time. So, haha. Well, mine would be a hard choice. And I'll have to go, again, it's not a game that I would actually say was like the best. It was more a game that, it's just by association that it's in there. And that is Kingdom Hearts 3. which I enjoyed and it was good, but the trailer for it spoiled absolutely fucking everything. Compared to the absolute bliss that I had playing Kingdom Hearts 2 for the first time. And I was old at that point. I was in my 30s by the time I played Kingdom Hearts 2. When that came out.
Play it. Yeah, I was watching her play it. Yeah.
You know, and I loved that game. I really, really enjoyed that game. You didn't know what was coming next. One minute you were in the Pirates of the Caribbean, and then you were kind of like with the Lion King or something, and then you were fucking saving Tron, and it was literally Bruce Boxleitner, you know, and all this kind of stuff, and it was just fucking awesome. But the problem is the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, I saw every single world,
as they was doing
every single character.
Each new trailer was the new world, and it was just everything. It truly was, and it's like, I mean, I tell you, no spoilers, but if you plan on watching the new Mortal Kombat, for fuck's sake, don't watch the trailer. The trailer, again, shows you everything.
What was that fucking trailer thing you said? I asked you what the film was. He was like, watch the trailer. And I watched was it Brightburn or something?
Oh, yeah.
And I watched the trailer, and it was like the whole movie.
Yeah.
It was only about a 3-minute or 4-minute trailer, but it gave me the story of the whole fucking movie. And I kind of come back to him and said, yeah, you know when you told me to go and watch the fucking trailer rather than explaining me to the fucking film? Next time, explain the fucking film.
Yeah. I mean, I hate when companies... I mean, so Mortal Kombat is so guilty, because when I saw the first trailer, and you see glimpses of stuff, but that glimpse, then you know what you're going to see. There are still a few surprises. I mean, there's a few surprises, a few characters that they've not shown off that you'll see. I fucking love the film. You know, the new guy that's playing Shang Tsung is no...
It says Mortal Kombat on it. Of course you're going to love it. You own some absolute atrocities to humanity because they have the words Mortal Kombat written on them. Of course you are going to like it. I am sorry, I am being cynical and arseholy, but it is true.
Mortal Kombat. He does. But the thing is, with the Mortal Kombat film, it definitely feels like it should have been like a Disney Plus, 9-episode, 1 hour.
Oh yeah.
That would have been fantastic. But it was really, really good.
But anyway, like the Mandalorian, but more heads being ripped off.
Yeah. But yeah. There are some good fatalities. Proper fatalities this time. Not give us a break, Sonya. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good.
But the biggest problem is the very original Mortal Kombat movie was actually was good. I love that movie. It's bad and it's cheesy. Yeah. But it's honest and it's good. Armageddon, whatever it was called, that second one.
Annihilation.
It
doesn't exist.
He dragged me to the fucking cinema to see that. I think Alex was
I knew nothing about it.
And whatever.
I knew nothing about it.
But you actually you all come out saying how good it was. I was like, I want to kill you all. You know, that was fucking painful.
I think I was on like a Mortal Kombat high, because I literally, when it came out on, was it Video D, I bought it straight away and I was like, hang on.
Yeah.
What? The thing is, the first 10 minutes, other than characters getting killed off, is okay, so it's got potential. Just stop watching. When that clock hits 10 minutes and you see Sub-Zero, Keith Cook, stop. Stop there. Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I think, I remember Paige played that, but she said there was too many bosses and she stopped near the end.
The end is very long.
Yeah.
The end was like a couple of hours.
Is it Metal Gear Solid end?
Even more so.
No, bloody hell.
And it doesn't even end though. The thing is though, when you first get to that big end boss, you're thinking, okay, this is really big and it's really extravagant because all the other games have led up to this.
Yeah.
It's tying up all the loose ties. It's doing it, but it doesn't.
No.
It's like, there's going to be more of this shit. You come and fucking buy this stuff. Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes. Yeah. And it ties to other games, like mobile games and stuff at the end. There's like a twist at the end.
Oh, right.
And it's like, we're going to keep making games, by the way, guys. You know, it's like, you want to buy some more games?
Yeah.
We've got some more games for you.
Well,
buy
and now fucking old LucasArts have taken the Star Wars license away from bloody EA, haven't they?
Oh, right.
They're sharing it around now. It's not exclusive to EA.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
because we should see the Knights of the Old Republic sometime soon. So.
I mean, one thing I will say as well. I mean, I played the 2 Star Wars games, Fallen Order, loved it. That was X-Men versus TIE Fighter.
No,
You
Rogue
got
Squadron.
Rogue Squadron, yeah.
No, Squadrons. Star Wars
Yeah.
Squadrons.
That's the one.
Yeah.
He's
got
telling
there.
me he's got his
We
cane.
got there with
He's
one
got his
magical
cane.
stick.
His teacher telling me off.
A Spartan
And-
Nerdy Armus.
And I, yeah, you don't lie, I ain't got a clue what I'm talking about there. Whatever. Oh yeah,
That's
the
why Harry
Squadrons.
Potter been killed.
I'll tell you one thing that always made me laugh about Squadrons is my favourite Star Wars vehicle ever is a B-Wing. I fucking love that thing. And do you know what?
DLC.
I finished Squadron, free DLC mind. I finished Squadrons, and the day after I finished Squadrons they announced it was a free fucking DLC. I was like,
I've got a very different thing for Squadrons because I played it in VR.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my
Yeah.
fucking god, it's a completely different game,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
it's another
and
game
it's so
that
good.
should be VR.
And
It
it's
should
so
be
good
VR.
because it is.
I think
It's
that's
so good.
probably
in VR.
why, because I played the VR of Battlefront,
Yeah.
and I thought, man, this is it. That's probably why I was so disassociated with Squadrons, because I wasn't there. Because you're there with that VR headset, and
Yeah.
albeit me
Yeah.
going, Goose, pull the ejection handle. You're gonna have to push us out. Sorry.
Which is out.
Yeah.
Give birth, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, F-14 just coming grunty and giving birth to him.
I'm in a flat spin. Bald guy. That's his colonel commander, who was also in Back to the Future as the teacher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
I always get confused with what's his face from Halloween as well.
Yeah.
Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, that's the one with the
Yeah.
great beard.
I always get the two
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
It's because they're kind of
I
like
want to say
similar.
Dr. Sector, but that's not his name. That's like Dr. Robot from fucking Mortal Kombat. It's something like Sector,
I'm
though.
just picturing him in like a Hello Dr. Nick Riviera kind of thing.
Hi!
No, be robot voice. Hey everyone!
Hi! Hi, Michael Myers! Yeah, I mean, I have played, last year I played some really amazing games, but those are the 5 that stood out. But even the ones I left out, it's just, yeah. I mean, this year I've played some good ones. I'm currently playing Witcher 3 DLC. And, do you know,
I am surprised Witcher 3 was not on the list.
yeah, because I started playing it this year.
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you know.
Spoilers.
I think you know what number one's going to be
Spoilers.
next year. But I've just actually gone back to it because I did all the not all the main stuff. I know I missed a few
Yeah.
bits, but I've just got the DLC. So I've just started playing Hearts of Stone.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm back into it. I'm like, yep, I love this game. I love
Wait
this
till you
game.
get to
I love-
Blood and Wine, dude.
Yeah, it's a totally different area as well. Where I am now is kind of. I mean, I unlocked quite a bit of stuff up here, but they've
Yeah.
added quite a
Yeah.
decent amount.
Yeah.
But I'm going after some of the armour. I'm about to head to the auctions to buy some stuff.
And steal some stuff as well.
Yeah, and because I've got to grant some wishes or whatever they are, you know, to the guy, blah blah blah.
Yep.
But yes, yeah. What else have I played? Super Metroid. Do you know?
How funny was the party? You know, the wedding party,
Wedding party.
where you take the ghost, but the ghost inhabits the thing. You not done that?
No.
Okay. Sure.
I didn't hear that. Yeah, so I thought I wanted something different, and I loved what to play next. I got my Wii U out. I started playing Super Metroid. I fucking loved that game. I tell you what, from start to finish, and a 3-hour being stuck on one stupid little part where I didn't know to explode the metal tube. The glass tube, sorry. But I did it. And escaping that last bit, it makes you remember how hard old games were.
Yes.
Many attempts later, I mean, I did finally escape. I was doing a dance, and I fucking loved it.
And
I
you
absolutely
memorise
loved it.
every fucking step. It's like
Yeah.
playing an arcade game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you've got to
Yeah.
memorise all those fucking steps going through.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I absolutely fucking loved that. And yeah, anything else you played this year? Last year?
This year,
Oh, this year was
it's
good.
going to be a very different story to last year. Last year was very much, didn't play many games, but the ones that I did play, I played for a very long time.
Yeah.
And most of them weren't ones that I kind of bought. Most of them were ones that I kind of just got free and stuff.
Yeah.
And this year with the PC Master Race thing, I have, having Game Pass on the PC was ridiculous. Because I already had all these games that was like, yoink.
Yeah.
So, you know, I did that, and, you know, there's EA
There's
Pass
so
as
many
well.
different games on the fucking PC as well, isn't it?
Yes.
So many.
Yes.
And I want to see Flight Simulator on his tiny new telly.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do actually have Flight Simulator, but I
Yeah.
couldn't get it working properly.
Yeah.
The graphics
It-
are working all right,
yeah.
but it was more the controller. I
Mm.
kept breaking the plane. I was like, oh no, I didn't do anything. I just turned. Let me turn.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of what else. I mean, I got the Series X. Was he joined the PC Master Race? So yeah.
Yeah, I say.
I played some. I tell you what. Last time I was around here, he let me play some. I want to say Cyberlink. But that's the shitty editing tool I've been using for 7 fucking years. And
I'm just going to let him rant. Keep ranting.
yeah, fucking Cyberlink. That cuntish thing. Over the years and years, I've lost episodes. I've lost footage, all just because it wants to crash occasionally.
And rant.
And
Now,
Cyberpunk. He let me play Cyberpunk. Now,
2077.
yeah, I basically saw the daughter bought it, and I saw it running on the Xbox One. Now, bear in mind, this had been after like the first couple of updates, and I thought it looked okay. And Tony's got a shiny new telly and a shiny new PC. Yeah, it looked all right, didn't it?
It looks rather nice. It's running on like max settings and everything. And it's still running at like 60% fucking power of what it can do.
I mean, for me, that game will be in the future. It will be the Series X version when that comes out. And I'll play it. I absolutely love not fully open world games, but I never thought I would be into them. What got me able to play this, I think, was Witcher 2. Playing through Witcher 2 enabled me. This sounds really stupid, but it's the way it seemed to work. Enabled me to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey to its full. Playing these games made me play the bigger games.
When you're saying open world games, you mean more of an open world RPG?
Yeah, open world RPG.
Yeah.
And I say with Assassin's Creed, he was saying earlier about how many hours he spent on game. Now on games, I spent over 100 hours in Assassin's Creed. I did all the DLC and everything like that. And 100 hours in a game for me, normally I'm like 8 hours and move on. But I've immersed myself into the world so much. I loved Cassandra as a character. Hey, he's back to yawning. Tony's back.
In a while.
Yeah, it's definitely well out of practice. And because I played that before playing Ghost of Satsuma, which I love calling it, because it really winds people up. They hate it, but it's so
like manga video.
And so the only thing Ghost of Satsuma hasn't got is you don't go back to the Animus. That's the only thing it's missing. But
thank God, that's a good thing.
And it has
the Animus is what spoils Assassin's Creed.
It has everything else, and it truly is fucking fantastic. But yeah, Control. I've still got the DLC to play through Control, so I'm
gonna enjoy playing that because it's like all those fancy effects and stuff on the fucking PC version is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't even run that properly.
No.
It's the only thing I've got that I can't run like 100%.
They use the new engine, and that's why you can't use
it's using
NVIDIA.
It's using NVIDIA stuff, and it's using lots of.
It's a new version of the Unreal Engine. That's why the save doesn't carry over. That's what the issue they've got.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they said that about fucking PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games, but they found a way around.
Yeah,
it.
You
Maybe if I wait long enough.
You can do it. All you got to do is just write a program that'll do it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. They just can't be asked.
They have to find the remedy. Sorry.
I've just got a Black Crow song called Remedy playing in my head now. If you ever heard that song, you know the one.
She looked like the Joker. Yeah, sorry, too much IT crowd. So there you go. It's a bit of a chatty video. It was the longest way ever we could possibly talk about our favourite games.
We haven't got a clue how he's going to be chopped up.
It probably isn't. I don't think it will.
No, it's just going to be a very long ranting
video. Just a few bits.
Cool.
I mean, you guys wanted a chatty video. And we intended to do like top 3, so we've done that, and we've added our personal touches to it.
Yes, and stuff, and things, and ranties, and talks, and stuff.
Star Fox.
I didn't even mention 3D printing like once.
Yeah.
So I was
There's so much stuff he's got to talk about in the future. There's so much
not
stuff.
Yet.
Yeah, but not
soon.
yet. If he could just show you some of these things that are hanging around, you'd be like, ooh. Oh, here we go. He's going to. There's one over there I really want him to show, but I don't think he will.
It's a salamander.
Awesome. Yeah.
Salamander.
Are you going to do a deluxe package for it? Sorry, I did that earlier and it was not as funny then, so I just had to repeat myself. Yeah. No, he's many nice bits around. And
yes, I got the hang of the printings and the stuff and the things.
And it was really good. I mean, he's here that can say it. It's really good to see all the comments for the Christmas video as well.
Yes, that was fantastic.
Yeah,
so.
that was awesome. And we don't know about this year, but we're going to decide later on, aren't we?
Well, we're probably going to be scaling it back this year.
Yeah.
We're not going to be like not doing it at all.
No, we'll be here.
But you know, we'll
Yeah.
be here. We'll do something. We'll try and do something like a lower value, but still try and do as many things as we can, sort of thing. And
Yeah, I mean,
so we still
the problem
get
is,
good content.
with what this fucker could do now, there's not much out on the planet I can do to like get him stuff. Honestly.
I can outdo you now because I have
Yeah.
access to the universe.
Yes.
Woo!
That'd be really nice to him because he can make me nice stuff as well.
Yes, bitch.
Okay, sir. Would you like a cup of tea? But yeah, it's been awesome filming again. It's been a long time.
It's been cool. It's been cool.
I forgot that this isn't as tired as we normally are filming.
I feel much more tired actually.
It's 10 to 2, which is about normally when we start filming.
Yeah. And I feel way more tired than I normally ever do.
It's
and
because we've spoke so much.
And I've even slept this afternoon or this morning, whatever it was.
Yeah, I was working all day. I'm still pretty much in my work clothes, so I was like, I'm going around there. We're going to have a laugh, and it wasn't. Yeah. But anyway, guys, it's been fantastic. It's great to see he's given you the stick. What did the fox say?
I can use stick. Yeah.
Will you fox off? Kevin MacLeod. Who the fuck's Kevin MacLeod?
He's the guy who does your music. You know, music.
Oh yeah, the music we've been using for years.
Yes. I'm amazed I actually knew that. How did I know that?
What's MacLeod's name from Highlander then?
Connor.
Connor MacLeod. Yeah.
There's Connor MacLeod and there's the other one. Is it Duncan
I
MacLeod?
don't know.
Yeah, Duncan and Connor MacLeod.
Because one of them was like the long-haired dude from the series, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is Duncan.
So, yeah.
Connor MacLeod is Christopher Lambert.
What was it? Hang on.
He couldn't speak any English.
Highlander End Game. Yes, it exists. Don't watch it. Just don't. It is the biggest. I mean, Highlander is. I like the way we're still talking.
It is very much one of these 90s kind of made for VHS rental kind of things.
I like the way from number 2 they were actually aliens.
Yes. But that was kind of suggested that it could be possible in the first one, but there was nothing kind of definite or anything else. And the second one was just dreadful, but the first one is a fantastic film. The first one's a great film.
I don't know where this goes. We'll put it there.
But we're ranty. So we're now going to go bye-byes.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, or what I always say anyway. But it's also any comments down below. Say what you want. Say anything you want. He's giving me the stick again. I've got literally nothing. I have an empty Army Printer Masterclass dry brush set. Ha!
Well, you could have actually got one of the brushes that are actually there. See, and then sort of like point with the brushes. See, you can point.
Hang on.
Point.
Fuck off. I'm Darth fucking Maul.
I'm killing. So no.
Hang on. I'm the dude that has the three-piece fucking stick. Damn, what's his name?
Oh yeah.
Soul Calibur character.
Yeah.
That's really cool, and they fly around like that. Come on then.
Creepy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, we're childish, we're tired.
I want to make a square, but I can't kind of.
You haven't got enough fingers. You've got to do it like that, and then kind of like put it onto there. And then,
yeah. You know, you do the close. I'm always.
So
doing the close out.
Anyways, I will do the close up. So good to put any comments you can down there, if you can, because we like your comments. Your comments are good. They
I like my hair. Look at this.
Yes, he is obscrupulous. I am not obscrupulous. I am tidy and groomed.
Tidy, Tony.
Tidy. Which makes a massive fucking change for me. There's normally like a sort of like a hobo guy that should be standing outside Morrison's with some kind of duffel bag, but not at the moment.
Yeah, not some guy with a super fucking PC. You should be having the nerd glasses, the big circular ones.
Yes, I did the shirt with
the shirt with the pens in the plastic packet.
Yeah,
and all that sort of
that's
stuff.
the one. The pointer. Yeah, that's the
and
one.
Don't get a calculator and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, jeez.
Remember how we tried to end the Christmas video? We kept going as well.
Yes. We haven't told you to do this if you hadn't noticed. But
remember,
anyways,
you asked for this. You guys asked for this.
Yes.
You wanted a chatty video. Thing is, we can make every video like this.
be careful what you ask for. You just may.
You could ask
get
us to talk
it.
about the weather. and you'll be watching us 6 hours after the video started.
Well, technically, we have been talking about the weather repeatedly because there's weather on the TV.
Yeah.
And that's what's been reflecting on our faces.
Yeah, we've had. Now it's like
And we've been mentioning non-stop.
sun, river,
It's like a Florida-y kind of like airboaty
now we're at the
sort of
cliffs.
thing.
It looks like
Cliffs.
missing Tom Cruise. Of course, you can't see what I'm describing, but he can. So
Yes, I can.
yeah.
But we're gone now, okay?
Yeah.
So goodbye, take care, and we'll catch you soon. God.
See, right now we're trying to think of something to put after the credits, but I think
We can't really think of
no.
anything, to be honest. So what can we put?
Well, what you've just watched.
That's the idea.